Welcome back. This is Rubbin Minds, and I have here with me a celebrity and an actor, Adunni Ade, Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards nominee for Best Supporting Actress, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, 2016.
Movie.
Was it 2017 or 2016?
This year.
Oh, 2017. Okay. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. I mean, you've been in the industry. I think you moved back in 2013,
Exactly.
I believe. So you've been
Roughly,
active here about 4 years now.
Yeah.
Before that, were you acting?
No.
Okay.
Not at
So
all.
why acting? When did this start?
When I relocated to Maryland,
Okay.
Baltimore, I moved away from Kentucky, and it's always a good thing to see Nigerians or Africans that I can mingle with, because in Kentucky, not a lot of them there. So I guess the way I react out of excitement, and that's how this whole thing started with the comedy skits. I know it's crazy, but that's how it started. And we're here today.
Yeah. So so you moved back in 2013,
Yes.
and did you move back to act? Was
Yes,
that why
I
you
did.
moved back? Okay.
To act, to model, the whole 9 yards, anything that involves entertainment.
Has it been worthy for you so far?
We're trying. With that God.
How would you say Nollywood is doing? Because I like to ask this question with actors, because there's people who've joined from the beginning, from whenever it was you came into. There's a perception from the outside, about Nollywood. As an insider now, you've been in it for 4 years. You've been in a lot of locations. Obviously, you mingle with your colleagues and all of that. How do you think Nollywood is doing?
We're doing great, and I think it's getting better by the day. With people going back to school, learning more about the art, and just becoming better each day. The production, the crew members, how to work the lights, the cameras, and all that. So we're getting better, and it's not your typical we're shooting movies for 2 days, 3 days type stuff. People really put their heart into this, and as we can see, people are making a lot of money from it.
It's the money part I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money being made now. Does it also trickle down to the actors? Because I mean, you find out that I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm a producer now, or I'm a director as well, or I'm into production." And there's people who have been acting for years, and most times they say, "Oh, it's because we don't get our worth." I'm an actor, I get paid off, and then I hear that this movie made 100 million naira, and meanwhile I was paid, peanuts pretty much. So people need to now go to the back end and do all of the work so that they can recoup their money back. So do you think actors are getting their worth, and why? If not, why? And what's it going to take for that to start happening?
Well, from the way you broke it down, we're not getting it like
Because I mean, in
that.
Hollywood is a whole other story. The actors are the film. So the actors have to make the money because those are the people who are going to make the film worth watching. But here there's still that.
That's one of the downsides of it.
Yeah.
Once you get paid, and that's it. I don't know how long that's going to take to get better, but hopefully it will get better in that sense. But I don't think it's good enough for an actor to put their heart, their soul into transforming into a character, and then get paid a certain amount, and then the movie makes all this money and nothing comes back, no royalties, no nothing. I think for that to get better, I really don't know what's gonna take. But I do know some actors do collect royalties or collect. I mean, it's a signed document where
as the movie makes money,
they're getting paid as well. But that's not something everybody does. In terms of the actors, but few people do. I don't do it. I haven't done it yet. I just collect my money up front, and but.
So is that a function of the kind of maybe production team you work with and what they're willing to sort of sign off or something?
You mean the producers themselves?
Yeah, the producers.
Well, sometimes you never know how a movie is going to turn out.
Yeah. Okay.
It depends on the producer. It depends on who is editing the movie, and it depends on exactly how far they push it. What it takes a whole lot. Yeah. But I pretty much do, or I'm only more into cinema movies.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, I work with anyone if the script is good. English, Yoruba, anyone.
Yeah.
If the script is good, and if you can pay what I'm asking. fine.
We'll come to you what it is you do on your own personal pages. But I want to ask, because I'd seen there was a video that went viral. I think it was about 3 weeks ago at the Nigerian Entertainment Conference. About 2 weeks ago, sorry, between Adesua Etomi and Tony Abraham. Where there was this back and forth about actors being registered in the Actors Guild. And why that might be a reason why there's no united voice, for pushing for some of these things. Is this something that you think needs to be, I don't know if it's enforced, that I would say the word is, because you find a lot of people come into the industry, they just start acting, and when there's a need, to fight for, rights like this, there's no united voice, Is the Actors Guild strong enough? Do you think it's something that, actors should start looking strongly at being members of?
Darling, I am not one of them.
Yes.
I work solo by myself.
You don't think it's time you all, band together?
Well, they've never really involved us as actors in whatever it is they're doing. It's more maybe certain people or those who have been in the industry longer than the newer ones. But I'm not with anyone. And, if being part of the guild is going to make us stronger as an entertainer, or if it's going to help the entertainment industry grow, the acting side of it, hey, I would be part of it. But I've never really been approached about it, and I just work solo. I just do my own thing and keep it moving. Is that
because there's camps in the industry? I mean, you do Yoruba movies, you do English movies. The Yoruba industry is almost on its own, separate from Nollywood.
And and
then there's Kannywood, and even with Nollywood, there's Asaba, there's cinema, there's New Nollywood, there's all of these things. Why all of that?
This has been going on for ages. I really don't.
And you don't think it's going to change soon, do you?
No, no. If I really don't know. I really don't know. I truly just focus on myself, my work, and just trying to better myself at what I do. But I really don't like, the separation, the Kannywood and the Nollywood, and then Asaba. And I mean, can we just all be one?
Yeah.
But again, we're human beings. Can that ever happen?
What's your favorite kind of movie to do? I mean, you have so many personalities, and people are looking at you now wondering, oh, she's so calm and nice. But we've seen that other side. You can be a market woman right now and just go crazy. You can be bus conductor. Like, you can actually be anything. You have so many personalities. What are your favorite kind of movies to do?
I really don't like too much drama, where you have to cry and bring out all this
emotions.
I mean, we all have different emotions, the happy side, the sad side, but I like roles that will push me to the edge, more of don't laugh, but yes, we do a little bit of action movies, and I've, for some reason I've been featured in a couple of them, and they're not out yet. They're quite big, and I enjoyed it. It's
completely different from what you would normally.
It gets your blood pumping, and this crazy emotions, and the only thing I'm thinking is how will Angelina Jolie do it? She do like this, But I love funny movies. I love comedy. I love action. I mean, I would do pretty much, I would perform in any role given to me, but I prefer.
Things that make you active.
There you go. Not just sit there and be a wimp and cry.
What about Yoruba or English? What do you find your comfort zone more?
I did anyone. And it just depends on the story and
the money that's
they're willing to pay my day.
Let's talk about your personal life now. You're a mother of 2 boys. You're a single mother of 2 boys. How hard is that? I mean, it's a very cliche question to ask, but being a single mom makes it even more unique. You're not just a mother now. You run a career, in acting, but you also have a family to run as well on your own. How is that working out for you?
I just do it. When people ask me how do you do it, you just
so your
do
lovely
it.
Boys there.
Oh, look at them. My babies. Hopefully I don't get emotional. Talking about them. Talking about them gets me, quite emotional. But how do I deal with it? I just do it. The same way a father, mother in a home would, go extra miles to take care of their kids and provide for them at all costs. I do the same. I just work. I work.
How old are they?
My youngest just turned 6 this past week on Tuesday, and Marion, that's Aiden, and Marion is going to be 10 later on this year.
Oh, they're becoming very big boys.
Yeah.
Do they know what mommy does?
Heck yeah, Marion is an actor as well,
Okay.
and he models as well, and he gets paid as well.
Oh, great!
Yes,
You're pushing
for free toys. You know, when you have to pay school fees.